Hey, it's Aaron from GameEnthus.com, and I am checking out the prototype version of Lands of Amazement. This is being published by Button Shy and was designed by Scott Almes, who's designed a myriad of Button Shy games and other games as well. This is another one that he's designing. 18 card games is Button Shy. You already know how that goes. If you don't, 18 card games, a lot of challenge, a lot of replayability. Did I mention the challenge? I played it a couple of times. I'm no expert in it. I'll do the best I can. There probably will be mistakes. That's okay. I'm a work in progress. Also, I guess in terms of premise and theme, I guess the theme is you are designing like amusement parks, or you're designing amusement parks. You're a designer and you're working way up. Like most jobs, start off making making the tent pole thing. You're starting off smaller parks and working way up to maybe being commissioned to make what is known as, well, there's a bunch of them, but the sixth of them, I believe, but a mega park. So that's a mega park. You probably go, yeah, it's a mega park. I promise you, it's a mega park. Anyway, enough talk from me. I'm gonna get this on the table and run through a game real fast and see how it goes. So, yeah. Okay, these are the goal cards. So the game is going to consist of 4 rounds, and after the 4th round, then you can attempt to do the mega park. So they all kind of function like that. You just kind of shuffle them around, flipping some around, and you just choose one. Well, it's hard to choose one, but you have to choose one. And I'm just going to choose this one. Interest of time. All right, so this one is Dreamland Coasters. This is the mega park here. I'm gonna shuffle the park cards. I'm gonna discard 4 to make a deck. Okay, so I have a deck here, and I'm gonna take 1 card and place it face down, covering the word portfolio on this card, and that's going to sort of be our round tracker, and it's going to kind of just come down like that. It might be a little bit hard to see, but it's round 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then there's different colors here. That'll be relevant in just a second, and then deal the remaining cards into 3 piles. They're not going to be completely even, but that's okay, and I'm going to just flip them up. Okay, there's a couple of rules here with regard to building parks. Parks may only be rotated in 90-degree increments. Cards may be placed side by side. Cards may be placed side by side or overlapping. If cards overlap, their icons must align, and an icon may not be partially covered. The park must consist of one contiguous group of visible icons connected edge to edge. Any other icons covered, connected diagonally, or completely disconnected are not a part of the park. Each card may only contribute one single shape to the park, and the icons of its other shape may not be connected to the park. Each park may contribute at least 1 icon to the park. Okay, you just can't cover up the entire thing. I mentioned you can rearrange cards. Park cards are not locked in any position. Okay, competing cards. If the park card matches the plan, the plans. So the plans are these shapes in the upper left corner. So you're trying to use, these shapes on the cards in your deck to create these shapes. I probably should have mentioned that. Okay, so. And then when the deck is empty, or when all the stacks are empty, you discard remaining cards in the build area. That's right out here. And then you choose 1 or more cards in your discard pile to reserve. Reserves are put up here. Basically, you're figuring out the reserve cards you can put in are dictated by the round. So in round 1, you can put cards with purple, red, green and yellow, blue and purple. And you're putting at least 1 in your reserve. There's 1 in there now. I don't know what it is, obviously. The thing is, as you put cards in reserve, obviously that means it takes away from cards you have to build out here. So planning for the future, which is making the mega park, requires sacrifice to build cards that are right in front of you. So it's like life. It's a choice that you have to make. And then you can score, compare your mega park to the plan. 2 points for each empty square. 2 points for each empty square in the plan that's not filled with an icon. 1 point for each icon in your park that is not in the plan. +1. So you want to have it's like golf. You want to have a low score at the end. Honestly, I know scoring is a part of it. I tend to just be happy if I can build anything half the time, but you do what but it is structured. I just tend to kind of, wing it, if you will. That's just me. Because if your park matches the plan exactly with no extra icons, you may optionally use the ability shown next to the match plan. So this one is called Wild Heart Echo Tours. So if I make this shape with no extra shapes, because you can make shapes that are larger than this, you just can't use the power. If you make the exact shape with nothing extra, you get to use the ability that's on all the cards. And they're different. Like this one says, discard the topmost reserve card, then reserve this card. This one says, swap the top card of the deck with any card in the discard. And this one is shuffle all the decks together, redeal the same number of stacks as evenly as possible. So, but they're optional. You don't have to do them. So this is my deck, and obviously I have to draw more than one because I can't create the shape with just one. So I have these shapes right here. I'm ignoring all the rest of this because these are resources to create these. So taking a look around. Okay, this right here is very helpful for this shape and helpful for this shape. I'm taking an additional card, and let's see what we have here. Oh boy. So it looks like, yeah, that's gonna suck. You can't do all of it. All right, so if this is not the same shape, obviously, kind of stinks. Because this right here would be really easy if I could just, because these are blank, that kind of complicates it a little bit because it'd be really easy to just kind of match it up and then go from there. Yeah, that's the problem because it comes out 3 blocks. I mean, this comes out 4, this comes out 3. Now I have created this shape, but with an extra thing here, which isn't the end of the world, but so I have created this one. So you see it, this is the same shape, not this stuff here, just these right here. Is it though? Yeah, it's just, if I took that away, it would be literally the same shape. So I don't get a chance to use this ability. That's okay, I didn't want to anyway. How fortuitous, right? So once I complete it, I take the card that I created and the ones I used to create it, and I create a discard pile. So that's not the discard pile. Now this shape here, this park here is an option. So now I still have 3 options. I still have 2 cards. So I'm just gonna flip these over. Let's see what we have to work with here. Okay. This seems very difficult despite having this shape. That's a good way there, but can't quite make it with what I have here. This is, no, well, that's possible. So like a zigzag. Let's see if I can pull that off. Is that it right there? No, it's like the inverse of that. Stupid inverses. Okay, that looks like it, right? So yeah, that is that. Yeah, that is the same shape. And I made it without any extra, that doesn't count. So I made out any extra shapes. I'm pretty sure that doesn't count, right? I hope not. So yeah, I made this one without any extra shapes, yay me. And the ability is discard the topmost reserve card, then reserve this card. I don't have to do that, so I'm not gonna do that. So I take that away, and now I have no more deck. So after all of these run out or whatever, what does it say? I should not say whatever. I should actually know. When the deck is empty, when all the stacks are empty. Okay, you discard it already. Okay. So now for round 1, purples can go into my reserve. So let's take a look what we have here. And taking a look at what this is. Although this is a really good shape here, this is really key. I'm going to just reserve this one. And then round 1 is over. And just to be more explicit, not like that. Purple. So this one lets you reserve cards that are purple, at least one. So that's the one I am reserving. And because the round 1 is over, I push this down, and then we're on to round 2, where I'll be able to reserve red. So then I take these cards and I shuffle them up. And round 2 begins. This is my new deck. I have no more discard. And let's go again. Let's see what we got here. Okay, I need at least 2 cards. Let's see what we got. Can't pull that off. It's hard. I can't seem to ever get that one. Don't know why that one just eludes me so much. Yet it does. Oh boy. Okay, there we go. So I made this one. See, that is that shape. Cosmic Journey. I made the shape, no extra icons or anything. That is the shape. You can see it, I can see it, we all can see it. All right, so the ability is add this card to an existing park. Do not start a new park. This is the thing. I've seen this card I've seen this ability a bunch of times. I tend to just I know you can put down cards like slated for one park and like work on others, but I tend to just pull at least 2 cards and just work on one. I never find that really useful, to be honest. I just don't. I'm sure maybe I might be mixing something up as far as rules go. I just don't find that ever really advantageous, to be honest. Just don't. That's okay. So I'm not gonna use the ability because you don't have to. So I'm gonna take that one away. And that is now the discard pile, and the game goes on. I don't think you're supposed to even out the piles or anything once one goes away, although that probably would make sense if you have more options. Let me just check. I don't think the rules say you're supposed to do that. No, it doesn't say that. No, No, it doesn't say you're supposed to divide these up and then make a third. I mean, I guess it's supposed to get more challenging. Now I only have 2 to work on. Ouch. Okay, so let's take a card. See what we got here. Okay. And let's see what we have here. Oof, that's not great. Okay, well, actually it's not bad. So if I put this like that, I effectively made that shape. So this one says discard the topmost reserve card and reserve this card. I kind of like what I put in there. I'm sure I'm going to regret this decision, but I like what I put in there, honestly. So I'm not going to do that, but I'm just going to take this one away and put these into the discard pile. And keeping in mind that you want to get reds in there, because if you don't get reds in there, then you don't have anything else to reserve to hopefully build your Mega Park. You gotta build a Mega Park. All right, once we get down to, I only have 1 card, so I can't effectively do anything with that. So there is no more deck. It didn't say once you have no more cards in the build area. It just said once the deck runs out. The deck has run out. So I discard whatever's in the build area. That goes away. And I'm able to reserve at least 1 card with red in it. Ooh, looking at this shape, I feel like I have 2 shapes in here that can kind of cover me for the left half. So like the T in Tetris. So I think that's covered. So I don't think I need this one per se. This could be very helpful. I think that this shape right here could be very helpful. So I'm going to reserve that. And that's red. And then I'm gonna cover that up. So round 2 is over, and we're on to round 3, where I'm able to reserve green or yellow. Yay, green or yellow. Okay, so I shuffle these up. How many left here? There's 2 there, okay. Let's shuffle these up really nice. And let's start pulling out cards. So we got this and this. This H shape is gonna be here like forever. It's never gonna end. It just keeps going. This H shape is. Okay. This is like a 4. What can I use for that? I think this works, right? I mean, I can't help that there's a gap between the space on the cards. I can't control that, but it is, yeah. I think that works. I mean, if I just cover up the space, then that looks better. But I think that actually works. So, okay, so this. Oops. All right, so that's complete, and this goes into the discard there. Okay, so I have these 2 left. Okay, let's see what we have here. Okay, this is not going to do it. Well, I shouldn't say that, but right now I don't think this is going to be too helpful with these shapes. I don't think so. Let's see what else we got. Okay, this is helpful. So that is that. They're going to make me pull out another card here. I can already. Well, you know what? Maybe not. So if I overlap it like this, this goes. Right? No, it's essentially like this. I just have an extra icon, which means I can't reserve this. The ability of this card is reserve this card. I can't do it because I have an extra shape right here. I think, yeah, I have an extra shape. So I can't pull that one off. That's not the end of the world. All right, so that goes away. This goes into the discard. And let's see what we have. What is next? We have all of this. Okay, can I finally... Okay, so I've effectively made this H. I can get rid of this card. The ability is, I have no extra icons. The ability is swap the top card of the deck with any card from the... Okay, there is no more deck. I used it all, so this is going to go away. All right, and then we have a couple of cards left. And we'll be entering into the last round. This is the penultimate round. So we're into the last round. And yes, I did just want to say penultimate. It's a fun word to say. Okay, so really should just put out anything else. No, I'm not considering that. Oh, that has yellow in it. Okay, yeah. So I'm not considering this. So these all have yellow and green in them. Somewhere. What am I going to reserve? I feel like the stuff I put in here is pretty good. This would definitely help with some of this stuff here. So I'm going to reserve that. Yellow. Oh, the other thing about this is you have to, I shouldn't just think about, it's good to think about the colors that you have that you can reserve, but you also think about, I believe in the Mega Park, you have to have each color represented on a different card. Yeah, it's a whole thing. I don't think I read that part. Yeah, the Mega Park phase. I guess this is a good time to read it. Use all of your reserve cards at once. Oh, do not draw them individually. Use only your reserve cards. Okay, use only Mega Park, like normal parks. You may have missing, okay, you can't have missing icons. I don't know. I thought I had to use every color. I don't know. Anyway, this is like going to be fantastic. For these two are going to really help out with a bunch of things. I'm just going to reserve those 2. The cards have to have either green or yellow, not just only green or yellow, as far as I know. And I'm going to pull that down there like that. And isn't this what is this? This, I don't know, dragonfly thing look kind of sinister. Look at that grin. That's not, I don't have an autofocus, so I'm not gonna waste doing that at all. But yeah, there's a grin on it. All right. So for the final round, I'll be reserving cards that are blue or purple. My pair to see, that's blue. These 3 are purple. On our way to make a Mega Park. So I gotta make these, I gotta finish these off. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Oh, this is, if I could like put the backs of these together, I'd have something, but that's not going to work because it can't work. Okay. Oh, it's frustrating. Well, let me see. Let me see what I have here. No, that's not even close to what I. No, that's also not even close. Oh, this sucks. I can't get these two to be where I want them. That. Oh. That is frustrating. Okay. That. Okay. I have that part. I have that part. But I need the part in the middle, which I don't have. Yeah, this is. Ugh. No. That doesn't work. Cousin Nag was here. He knows these things. If you get that reference, that's what's up. Pull out another card. Let's see what we have here. And look at that. Okay, now I think there's a rule about like because I had this as a part. Like I'm not using this card at all because it's not a part of this. So I can just keep it out here because there's a cat here. He gets on this table a lot. Yeah, he's often up to no good. Anyway, this is the Speed Alley. I made the shape with nothing extra. Add this card to an existing park. Do not start a new park. So I guess this is a park? I guess? So I could do this. So I'll do that. I don't know if I did that right. All right, so this gets discarded. And we have basically 2 cards left. Yay. Let's see if I can pull this off with what I have here. That'll be kind of nice. I don't think that's gonna happen, but what if I did? No, of course not. Okay. Almost. Oh, no. I need 3 down here. Can I? And once again, I can't get this side to. Very frustrating. I can't get. I can't get what I want. Such is life. Okay, well, I have a bunch of this. So, if I were, no. I have so much of that, but I can't really pull that off. I need another card. Let's see, what can I pull off here? Oh, look at that. Okay. And there we have. This is that. Okay. No extra icons, nothing else is connected to it. And the ability is choose a card in the discard and use it to start a new park. Ooh. What's helpful here? 3 in the center is helpful. Okay. Okay, so, well, this is gonna all go away. I feel like I'm not following some of the rules because I think I'm doing like decently, and I feel like I've missed something entirely. I'm not sure why I feel that way, but I do. All right, so I feel like these 3 are like the center here, but I don't know how in the world I'm gonna get something above it. Yeah, this probably wasn't a good idea. Yeah. Oh well. I could do. Nah, that's the problem. I can't do that because then that does that. Okay, let me take another card here. What else are we working with? Okay, if I could overlap 2 of these things. If I could do that, right? So I have like the U, and I think a single shape to complete it. Right? Right. Now, I don't know if that counts as like, does this count as not, can I not do that because they're not adjacent? And let's just do it. Who's counting? All right, so that is that. Okay, this is the deck. So, okay, everything else is away. Okay. Choose one or more cards here, discard to reserve, and place them face down, blah, 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 slide the, okay. All right, so I don't think I can use these at all because I don't think the deck, well, oh, when the deck is empty, okay, discard, yeah. I think these just go away, so I don't think I can use those at all. So now I'm getting blue or purple cards. So not that. Oh, wow, that's a lot. Okay, and I'm choosing kind of as many as I want. And at this point, I mean, the thing is you don't want, okay, so for the Mega Park, you don't want extra stuff. Like you want to just make the shape. So you get 2 points for each empty square that's supposed to be filled in it. You get 1 point for each icon each icon in your park that is not in your plan. Okay, so that was the rule. So that's why you have to have them all. You want all the different icons to be there. So you have like games, entertainment, music, food, prizes. I guess those are the things you want all those things in your park because yeah, that makes a good theme park a good theme park, right? And 1 point for each icon the portfolio is missing from your park. Okay. I feel like I can make the shape really well. I just don't know. Okay. I just, the part I don't know is, I mean, I don't want too much because I think that's enough. I don't know. What do I have? Okay, I have yellow. Do I have red in there though? See, I think I should probably swap that out. And I'm praying there's a green in there because if not, I'll just put that in there too. Okay, this blue. So, I mean, I have everything accounted for just here in terms of all the colors. So I have purple, green, red, blue, yellow. Okay, so I'm putting these into my reserve here. And now I'm trying to create this park here, which is entirely possible. And just so you know, the advanced mode is add the scoring rule to increase the difficulty. 1 point for each remaining card in the stacks at the end of the game. Oh. I got rid of the stacks. I must have done something wrong. Like if I'm playing this well, I'm enjoying myself. I guess that's the important thing. I mean, I'm making a variant along the way. I might have skipped something that was crucial, but let me get those Tetris T shapes out and see what I can do with those. Hopefully the other one's on the edge. And of course it's not. That sucks, but that's okay. I have enough here to work with, I think. Made the shape, but there's no purple. Okay, I'm taking way too long. But yeah, so that is, whew, I was doing that for quite some time. I guess I just gotta take an L on that. So I think ultimately if I'm really scoring this thing, I'm not at a 0. I made it, I just didn't make it with purple. So I'd have a 1. And you get 1 point for each icon that's not in your park. I can make it without the purple. So I made the shape. That's it. I just made it without the purple. So I won. That's not bad. I mean, I tried. I did my best, I think. So yeah, that is Lands of Amazement. I believe it just came to crowdfunding. The link should be in the description. it is a fun game. I like it. Like I said, I might have, maybe a couple of rules things that I did wrong in order to have this many cards and go through all the stack. But every Aaron has his day, or their day, or you know what I mean. That's gonna do it for me. Thank you for watching. Like I said, links in the description. Yeah, take care, stay safe, be blessed.